Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of the podcast, Balanced Bodies. So, today I'm going to go over on my website. So, this is my website where clients come to and they book a call with me. We go over the 12-week program, but here's exactly what my 12-week program is. So that's what I want to make the podcast about today, show everybody. And today's episode is brought to you by Bio Longevity Labs USA. Visit biolongevitylabs.com. Use code PPF to save 15% on everything at the site, all your peptides that you might want to check out or may need. Go there, biolongevitylabs.com. All right. So let's get into it, guys. So we have here the Faith and Fitness Transformation Program, your 12-week journey to break through yo-yo dieting and transform into the best physical and spiritual self with lifelong sustainable health. So what is my goal here, guys? So my goal is when I'm working with someone, meet them exactly where they are. That's the first thing. I meet you where you are. And I want to build a plan that's going to be sustainable for you, build a fitness and nutrition plan that is sustainable for you for the rest of your life. Now, how do I do that? I add the faith component. So the faith component, certain scriptures, Bible verses, certain Bible stories to when you are going through tough times and accountability and motivation is low. How do we get that back up? How do we get that high? Well, it's with the faith component. And, I'm huge in my faith and this works. It worked for me. It's worked for a lot of people. It can work for you also if you choose to um, take along the plan. Now, let's see here. Let's see. View the tab. There we go. All right. So you are in the right place if you feel stuck, confused about starting a real fitness journey. You're tired of trying diet after diet, never seeing lasting results. You want to connect your spirituality with physical wellness for a complete transformation. This might not be the right place for you if you're hoping for instant magical changes without effort. You're happy with sporadic workouts and unsteady eating habits. You're not ready to dive into new habits and faith inspired strategies. So, what does that really mean? What that really means is if you're looking for a sustainable plan that's going to work for you, that you can do from here on out, this is where you need to be. So, here's what you'll experience. Over the 12 transformative weeks, we'll journey through. So as you see, we have the different modules. The modules, each module is every week. So of course you're going to have your tailored specifically to your goals, fitness plan, nutrition suggestions, which is going to be your macro suggestions, and everything in the plan is fluid as far as the fitness and nutrition plan goes, because we should plan on making changes because we're going to be working with each other for 12 weeks. So what we're doing in week 1 is going to be a little different when we get to week 8 or something like that, but here, module 1, breaking the cycle. Identify your triggers and self-sabotaging patterns to break free from yo-yo dieting and build a foundation of change. So, recognizing certain patterns, it's not the easiest thing, but one of the things that I really want my clients to do is because I know it really helped me when I got to the point to where, so I do a lot of cooking. I do most of the cooking here at the house. And some days I'll cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack in between. So I'll cook 3 times. And one of the things I didn't notice until I started using my fitness pal and actually tracking my food was that I would actually be snacking so much throughout the day cooking food. I'm literally eating a whole other meal. So I mean a whole other 600 to 800 calories. So instead of me eating 3 meals per day, I'm eating 4 to 5 meals per day, just due to all the snacking that I'm doing, right? But if I wouldn't have never started tracking the food on my Fitness Pal, or like now with the Calorie AI app, because you can just take the pictures of the food and they give you the macros and stuff. I would have never got to the point to where I realized that. So you realize that and stop doing it, and you're like, man, just being consistent at this one small thing, helping out a lot. Module 2, the faith foundations. So connect your health journey to your spiritual beliefs using faith as a powerful motivator for lasting transformation. One of the things I love to say is the Bible is the stories in the Bible are the greatest stories ever told, and where every story comes from. So there is nothing that can be going on this journey that we can't go back to the Bible and figure out. No matter if it's accountability, motivation, any of those things, we're going to get it figured out because it's going to be backed by faith. And anything that's backed by faith, trust me, it works. One of the my favorite stories in the Bible is the story is King Solomon, because he was one of the most wisest and richest people ever on earth, right? And so that's who I pattern my business after. I do business like King Solomon. And if there was never the story of King Solomon, I don't know how I would be running my business right now. So module 3/week 3, we got setting your vision. Create clear, actionable goals and a vision for your health and spiritual life that fuels progress. So if you guys worked in the sales anywhere, I'm pretty sure you heard of SMART goals, right? So you want to set goals. You want to set clear goals. I want to get from a size 22 to size 14, or I want to specifically lose 50 pounds. I'm not big on the pounds one, but I do know a lot of people like to go off the pounds because the scale can lie to you. I've had clients work with me for 12 weeks and they weight stays about the same, but they had like a total body recomposition and they got to the look that they wanted to get to. But you just want to set your goal. Make sure the goal is attainable. It's something you can do. We're working together for 12 weeks. If you put in there, I want to lose 100 pounds, I'll tell you that is not an attainable goal because I don't know of anything that's going to help you lose 100 pounds in 12 weeks, especially anything that's legal. So I'm not going to send you down that road. Um, you just want to make sure it's something you can do. It's something that can be reached. I love the vision boards. Um, and actually, when you become a part of my program, I actually give you a vision board. It's called a body transformation vision board. It actually lasts a whole year. So if we work with each other after the 12 weeks, which is a lot of people do, because I help, a lot of people who need to lose, 80 or more pounds, 100 pounds, 150 pounds, so we work together for a long time. Next one, module 4, nutrition simplified. Simplified. Learn simple, practical strategies for meal planning, portion control, and everyday nutrition without the overwhelm. So, here, simplify the nutrition. We're going to talk about protein. We're going to talk about protein. We're going to talk about protein. But we also going to talk about learning. We're going to talk about learning the portion control, because that is a big deal. And we're also going to have a clear calorie amount that you will stick to each day, which will also change because your body changes. So if your, basic rate where you stay the same is 2,000 calories, and in week 1, we start doing 1,900 calories, just to see how that goes. Week 2, we might bump up to 1,800, stay there for a few weeks. Then we might come down to 1,700. It just depends. Wherever you started, like I said, I meet everyone where they start at. So it just depends. But your calories are going to change through the program. Module 5, Fit for Life. Build a personalized, sustainable fitness routine that fits your abilities and is powered by your faith. During this module, start exercising with a custom plan matched to your abilities. Now, the plan you will get, of course, you will get it week 1, but we're going to dive a little bit more into it here. So when our time is up, you know what to do moving forward. And then finding movement, you actually enjoy. There's something we all like to do when it comes to moving, no matter what. No matter if it's just walking, no matter if it's pickleball, it's weightlifting, uh, going on the Stairmaster. It's something we all like. And we're going to use faith-based motivation to anchor the fitness routine. Module 6, creating lasting habits. Turn healthy choices into daily habits using easy strategies that connect faith and fitness. So you're going to turn small habits into big lasting changes with habit stacking. Make healthy choices stick with daily tracking and simple rituals. Tie every good habit to routines that strengthen your faith. So we're going to start some healthy habits, and we're going to start stacking healthy habits. One of the things that you will find in my app, these daily habits are actually there, and you're going to track them in the app, and you're going to just get to where you're doing these things on a daily basis, and they become second nature. You tracking your food might not be something you do now, but it will be down the line. You drinking 64 ounces of water might not be something you do now, but it will be something you start doing, and then you'll get all the way up, to a gallon. Module 7, food and emotions. So tackle emotional eating with tools that identify triggers, eat mindfully, and lean on faith for strength. So
Do you struggle with PCOS? Book a call with Coach Brandon. He'll take great care of you.
sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened with that one. It just stopped recording, but we'll just add this back on. So, food and emotions. Tackle emotional eating with tools to identify triggers to eat mindfully, and lean on faith for strength. So those are those things that we're going to do to make sure the food tracking, all those sorts of things. You're going to journal. You're going to journal how certain foods make you feel, how you felt after eating something. Um, and we're going to lean on those faith-based tools to handle the emotions without overeating. Module 8, real life changes. Prepare for social pressures, holidays, and life's chaos with practical strategies to stay on track. So the great part about all these modules is when you go into my community, these modules are going to be there with a video to go with the modules and some learning to go with the modules. So everything you need is going to be right there in the community. So you'll be able to take each week, and then we'll talk about it on our one-on-one calls. So, life's going to happen. We're getting into the holiday season. It's about to be Thanksgiving, So how do we prepare for those things, and how do you still enjoy life? Like, I know when we go, I don't know, to our in-laws, whoever, for Thanksgiving, I'm going to enjoy my food, and I'm not going to let it derail my progress. Module 9, physical and spiritual energy. Boost your energy and renew your spiritual core through better sleep, reduce fatigue, and peaceful practices. So, I'm going to recharge your battery with sleep and spiritual practices. Make healthy choices, stick with daily tracking, simple rituals. Feel both physically energized and spiritually grounded. So we're going to use the Bible and we're going to use physical rest, like, because I want you guys to get your rest because I need you to be energized. But then we're going to back that up with, certain verses, certain stories from the Bible to make all of that happen so that spiritual and physical energy is all in sync. Next, we got build and support. So strengthen your progress with faith-based relationships, accountability partners, and a solid support system. So you have me as an accountability partner. You have our group as accountability partners. You have them as a support system. I'm also going to challenge you to find people outside of there. So someone that you're a friend with, or your significant other, or whoever's going to help keep you in check. Mine was my kids, especially my daughter. She's a huge accountability partner of mine when I start to slack off. Module 11, reflect and refine. Celebrate your wins, learn from setbacks, and recalibrate your plan with positivity and faith. So always celebrate your wins. I love when people say, yeah, I only lost 2 pounds this week. What? You lost 2 pounds? That is awesome. Always celebrate your wins. Learn from the setbacks. Oh man, I gained 2 pounds this week. Okay, what did we do this week that we shouldn't have done or was different from the other weeks where you were losing? And recalibrate. Jump right back on the train. If you need to, if we need to switch up a little something, like I said, the plan is fluid. We can always switch up a little bit. Module 12, the lifelong blueprint. Walk away with a personalized roadmap and faith-driven tools to sustain your health and spiritual growth for life. So at the end of this 12 weeks, you got two options. We can keep working together, which I love. But hey, I love it even more when you're ready after these 12 weeks to take it on your own, because me and you have collaborated, created a plan, and you're ready to do your thing without me. And you can still, of course, always reach out from time to time, ask me some questions and things like that, and we'll get it done. But yes, that was it, guys. I just really wanted to go over the 12-week program and the modules in the 12-week program, so you can see what it is, what I do, and where I get everything from, and just to kind of show you what I do. So if you need anything, you reach me at coachbrandonjohnson.com, specifically this one right here, coachbrandonjohnson.com//program. Go up here. Where are we at? Schedule a call. After you go through everything, you're ready to book a call. You gotta hit that. Will you be the next success story? Then you go through my calendar, see what time you want to pick, and then we're good from there. So hey, that's it for today, guys. I'm Coach Brandon, Purpose Powered Fitness, Coach BJ. Remember, today's show is brought to you by Bio Longevity Labs USA. Visit biolongevitylabs.com. Use code PPF for 15% off all of your peptide needs. See you guys later. Peace.